What's up, everybody? This is Jack as a Robot, and we're in Cultist Refuge, the final instance available to players in the closed beta tests with a level of 38. Alright, first boss we got here is Dallos the Syrian Enforcer. It's a fairly straightforward fight. You pretty much tank and spank. He has two abilities. His first one being this one right here, an AoE slam, which triggers at the yelling of "Field of Mercy is my iron mace." His second ability, which he also just unleashed, is him retreating to the center of the level and summoning a bunch of little ads that can easily be AoE down, so it should be fairly easy to that. Other than that, he's pretty much just keep your heroes alive, try and stay away from being in front of him because he does hit rather hard, so if you're not a tank and you do get caught by it, you're not going to have a great time, because he definitely hurts. That's one thing he's got going for him. I also think that we're experiencing a bug right now that's part of the closed beta. We're not sure what the status of it is, but he has a tendency to lock onto a certain player and not drop aggro regardless of what you do. So taunts, massive damage, anything that you would normally use to get his attention is pretty much just futile. I believe our archer just feigned death and actually got out of it, so that pretty much helped us out. So that kind of broke that fast, but at least it's a good opportunity for me to kind of get some morale on footage. As you can tell, well, I don't know if you can really tell or not, but we're doing this with a warrior tank. Now, I don't know if you know anything about TERA, or if you happen to be the greatest follower reading all cosmetics and everything, but warriors are the secondary tanking class of TERA. They tank with a evasion tactic, and their primary focus is dodging and taunting. But it seems that in the Asian version of TERA, which has been live for, I believe, about a year now, Lancers have been the most dominant tanking force by far. Warriors haven't even stood a chance. So, this is a pretty good visualization that it can be done. I mean, granted, this is a mid-level instance and not a high-level instance, so it's not the best evidence, but a little proof is better than no proof. Okay, so the fact that he's not even taking damage, so he's definitely doing a very good job. I mean, he's doing exactly what he should be doing, and it's awesome. It's proof that, you know, this game isn't just going to be hop in and start winning. You have to learn. This guy probably didn't just go, "Oh, I'm going to be a warrior and tank." He had to work for it, I assure you. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this little rant. We did down Dallos here, so things went really well. So we'll catch you at the next boss. Here we are with the second boss of Cultist Refuge. The boss fight begins when you approach this terrified woman in the center of the room. If you interact with her, it gives you an option, and when you select that option, she begins to grow as such and transform into High Priestess Aia, Mistress of Shade. She's a very simple boss fight. Her entire arsenal of attacks consists of red circles on the ground and a single screen in front of her which she is out. Other than that, she really doesn't do anything except to run away and blow stuff up. That's her goal in life, to just blow stuff up. She does a fairly good job. She's off to a great start. So, you just kind of hang out behind her, give yourself some room to run out of her circles. She's very easy. She's got blue circles, which are over there. And she has red circles, which she will place slightly around her, sometimes right in front of her. So, just be aware of her surroundings, stay away from the front of her, avoid her little laser beam, everything will be fine. Her attacks can be interrupted with stuns, knockdowns, sleeps, spears, pretty much anything that would disorient her. You can use to disrupt her high damage attack. So, if you're a Slayer, or Berserker, or not Berserker, a Lancer, anything of the sort, anything with some kind of lockdown, go ahead and save it for when she begins casting, and you don't have the freedom to escape. Just give yourself that opportunity to take a little bit less damage and make things easier for your healer. She's a very mobile boss, tends to run away as you can see. She likes to kind of back herself up against the wall, so throughout the course of several fights with her, we've actually managed to get her locked in a corner. Kinda looks like she's going for it again. Once you get her in a corner though, she pretty much just gets kind of trapped in. So she becomes very easy at that point. You can usually have a small safe area where magic spells will not reach. So you have that kind of safety and easily accessible location. And it eliminates all mobility, making the fight much easier for any melee DPS you have. So, if you do manage to get her trapped back there, go ahead and put a lock on her, and keep her stationary. I know as a Berserker it helps me 1,000 times over. Few things more annoying than having to face the boss down and start running away. And there we go. High Priestess Aia bites the dust. Here we are with the third, possibly final boss of Cultist Refuge. If you do not have the item to unlock the fourth boss, then this is where your little conquest is going to end. So here we go. Where is he at? Come on. There he is. Yeah. Personal favorite boss design. This guy is amazing. I just love everything about it. But, moving on to abilities. Here we have Cavia, Mistress of Deceit. Primary ability is simply a frontward attack, complemented by a few AoE outward swings that became the victim of. Other than that, the boss is primarily tank and stink tactics. Occasionally the boss will yell something out and then proceed to do an AoE swipe followed by a red and black lightning aura. You don't want to be caught in, but it can be blocked. So Berserkers, Lancers, things of that sort, try not to run. You're not going to have enough time to escape and eventually you're going to be killed by it. So your best course of action is to ultimately try and take it. If you can dodge, by all means, get the hell out of it. But you definitely don't want to get caught up by it. It's a several hit attack. It does massive damage if you do it. So getting caught up can ultimately lead to your death. It's also got a small red circle targeted attack, which is pretty basic compared to what we're used to, so I don't have too much threat with that. If you're a melee attack, you definitely want to get in on it. Really good with our AoE swipe and the black and red lightning. I did get hit by the swipe, but I managed to stop the lightning from hitting my life, so I'm going to erase some matches in it. You don't want to be caught in the middle of an attack it's almost instantaneous in that you may have 1 to 2 seconds to get your blacklist to get out of it. Definitely don't bullseye. Be a little bit ready for it around 60% and leave your peak at 30%. So just watch your health, don't get complacent, and the fight will flow out very easily. Down to 42%. Dramatic attack. Mostly avoided with a block. Down to 34%. The second AoE and lightning should be coming up. There we go. I got caught in that one. I didn't see my tag. It looks like you just need to be prepared for it around 30%. It looks like he's not going to always give himself a roll. Goes to show you can't count on him. There we go. Another lightning. Ready for that one. It was unexpected. Oh, there we go. Got beaten on me. Come over here. There we go. And Cavia, the Mistress of Deceit, goes down. Alright, we're back with the final boss of Cultist Refuge, Dallos the Argon emissary. Rather large, angry fellow got here. Apparently he's very happy with the AoE attacks. Alright, this boss is not accessible by normal means. To reach him you have to actually finish a quest line, which will give you a scroll, which will open up the room he's in, about halfway through the map. This guy made his first appearance in one of the actual TERA trailers. I believe it's the 4th one. So he's back with a vengeance, and he's really mad at us. He's pretty cool looking dude. He's got some good little original design going on here. Pointing out lightning like nobody's business. Not as cool looking as our third boss, Mr. Dragon, but, you know, we'll give him some credit. Looks like he does this lightning shockwave every time he turns. So, fairly easy to avoid and or block. Doing a little bit of an AoE backswipe as well. Do have a magic ability. He hit me very hard, I didn't manage to block it. So, wouldn't recommend soaking up too many of those hits, but it does show that you could at least take one or two of them if you're not extremely vigilant. We have our warrior tank here, who's actually doing an amazing job. In fact, I think I'm taking the damage from him. His timing is very good. It's several points over to watch a warrior tank for you in the place of a lancer, because not only is it something you don't see very often, but it's actually very amusing opposed to the lancer who just stands there and stabs at it, hoping not to get smacked around too much. Down to about 70% here. Ah, yes. He does have a multiply move. He'll create clones of himself, which will run around and attack him. But they can pretty much be ignored. They don't hit very hard. Regardless of what you just saw. So if you just keep your mind focused on the original copy and you continue to DPS them down. I believe the coins will go away with time, so basically just focus on what you need, focus on the main box, and there he goes. Hanging out right there. Home to John. Corey's gonna. Oop. Picking us up and get right back into the fight. Put our priest friend here. Alright, let's get back to it. My own fault, I got trapped in a couple of magic blasts when he did his split. Something that could have been avoided. Just not paying attention. Ooh, stomping all over me. Getting step away for sure. He's got a pretty big tail when he's going to do his wide swing, so if you're on the side of him, just watch him spread his arm out. And anytime he puts his hands down like he just saw, he's going to do something devastating, so you definitely don't want to be in front. There he goes doing his Aia clone. I'm gonna get popped by this sort of thing. No chance. So yeah, definitely don't want to be stuck in the middle when all these little guys come out, because they're gonna blow your face off. And then you're gonna look like me. Looks like they're gonna pick me back up. How are you blocking? Alright, let's do this. Didn't give me that time, you bastard. Alright, go down. Almost there, buddy. Come on. Just die for it. Got enough death on me. A warrior tank is faring way better than I am, to be honest. Alright. Can't avoid it this time. Times are pretty weak, so I'm trying to avoid the middle here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw him down. Got that. Alright. Dallos is going down. The track does stray slightly outside of the red ring range, so just be aware of it. If you're right on the edge, you should probably go ahead and throw up a block and maybe get out of the way. This isn't a game where you don't push your limits. But there we go. Bowser Bus down. Final boss of Cultist Refuge. This has been Jack as a Robot, and I'm aware that I died twice, but maybe that'll be a good reminder for you to stay out of the way when things start getting glowy. So, see you next time. This is going to be the final footage from the closed beta, so I'll see you out in the real world of Fairmont.